You're welcome here once again. This is the Dr. Bimbola Honifade. In this video, I'll be addressing the topic understanding pregnancy journey. Remember, this is our goal, to move from I'm pregnant to I delivered my baby successfully to myself and my baby are doing well. And if you're going to achieve all of this, you need to understand that it's a journey, and there are certain things, certain actions that you must take. There are certain precautions that you must take. There are certain knowledge and support that you need for you to have a stress-free pregnancy, and that's what we are going to be laying a foundation for now and going gradually into. Now, you need to understand if you are really pregnant or not. The fact that your tummy is growing bigger does not mean you are pregnant. So it could be fat. It could be some other things. But how would you know if you are pregnant? There are three different signs that will help us to say, okay, this person is either not pregnant or pregnant, or that moves us towards concluding that you are pregnant or not. The first one is presumptive signs, which include early morning sickness and breast tenderness. It is a presumptive sign. When you have this sign, it happens in pregnancy, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're pregnant. Then there is a probable sign, which is missed period. So that's probable, but that still does not mean you're pregnant. Then we'll talk about definitive sign, which is positive pregnancy test, ultrasound scan, diagnosed pregnancy. So if you have any of these presumptive signs or the probable sign, the next thing you must do before you say you are pregnant is to go for a pregnancy test. And if the pregnancy had gotten to a stage in which ultrasound scan can catch it, then ultrasound scan diagnosed pregnancy. That's definitely a sign. It's crucial to say this because I've had people come to me before. I remember when I was in the north, a woman came to me and she said she had been pregnant for, maybe they said she had been pregnant for 6 years or whatsoever. I don't know how they arrive at that. So to conclude that you are pregnant, there is need for the definitive sign, which is positive pregnancy tests or ultrasound scan diagnose pregnancy. So, do you have the definitive sign of pregnancy now? If so, congratulations. You are pregnant and the journey begins now. Now, we need to discuss what happens in pregnancy, and because this is what is going to help us to understand your journey very well and what you need to do. Now, the first thing you should notice that someone is now living and growing inside you. And so because somebody is living and growing inside you, your decision cannot be because of yourself alone. Your decision will be for yourself and for your baby. That's what we want, because we want a viable baby at the end of the day, a baby that will be alive. We want a viable fetus all through pregnancy. The second thing is that your body will start changing physically, and this can raise quite a lot of concern. It's many times it's normal, but sometimes you would not be able to differentiate between when it is normal and when it is not, and that's what the gap we want to bridge to be able to solve that problem. Also, previous medical conditions become more significant when you are pregnant. So if you've had a previous medical condition, it becomes more significant. It impacts on your health during the pregnancy and it impacts on the baby. So the way to be able to avoid problem is, number one, through knowledge, number two, through support. And we're going to provide both for you. Then you should know that pregnancy comes with its own medical challenges. Even if you don't have any challenge before, pregnancy comes with its own medical challenges, and that's why you need a 24/7 support, a support you can beckon on at any time, so that you can quickly resolve some of these challenges. Some of these medical challenges are things that can be fixed even at home. I'm not saying you should fix challenges by yourself. In this program, we are going to guide you, and then we are still going to open the room for more support. So when you have adequate knowledge, you will know the ones that can be fixed by yourself, and you know for how long you should watch it and or not, and when you should quickly get something done medically. Then the second thing is many medical concern due to physiological changes. So you're going to have many medical concern due to physiological changes. It might be a concern that needs to be addressed medically. It might not, but you wouldn't know except you have a quality support and the right information. And also you're going to have emotional symptoms like mood swing and so on. So you need to watch out. Then pregnancy is divided into 3. First trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. First trimester between 0 to 13 weeks, second trimester between 14 to 27 weeks, and third trimester between 27 to 40 weeks. So pregnancy is not a disease, but it requires close monitoring. That's part of the journey that you must keep at the back of your mind. Each trimester comes with its own challenges, and that's why you need knowledge. What might be of serious concern in a particular trimester may not matter in another one. So you don't know how this goes, and that's why you need knowledge. That's why you need quality medical support that goes beyond the time, that goes beyond just antenatal visits. Your need and your baby's need differs for each trimester also. So you have to keep that in mind as well. So what do you need to focus on in this journey? Number 1, common challenges in pregnancy and the remedy. Some of these challenges might not need to take you to the hospital, but if you don't understand them enough, or you don't understand what you're supposed to do, you might need to go in and out of the hospital. But this program is going to address that, and starting from the basic program down to the comprehensive program, which is a premium program. Then very crucial, dangerous signs in pregnancy and remedy. You'll see that I put that in red and I also underline it. This is one of the main reasons why we put this program together. Dangerous signs in pregnancy. Usually many of the things that cause mortality and morbidity in pregnancy, that causes complication or death in pregnancy, either of the child or the mother, are things that often give signs. It often gives signs before that happens, but sometimes all these danger signs are not well understood. The mother misses the sign, and this leads to problem. So we need to focus on this danger sign. We need to highlight it out. We need to address it for each semester, first, second, third, so that when you understand this danger sign, you know how to secure your own life and the life of your child. Then there is need to focus on proper diet and pregnancy, and what to avoid. Proper diet is crucial. Somebody is growing inside you, and this person growing inside you, or these people growing inside you, depends on what you eat. So this cannot be overemphasized. There is a whole video that addresses this proper diet and pregnancy. Then talk about prenatal vitamins. Crucial, you must take what's necessary. Then drugs to avoid. There are some drugs to avoid. I'll mention some of those drugs to avoid. Then sex and pregnancy, many people are concerned about these as well. So we need to focus on all of these. We're going to be focusing on all of this. Quite a number of these will address it in the basic program, and the other will address in the premium program, which is a very comprehensive pregnancy program. So thank you for taking out time to watch this, and we'll progress into another lesson.